Greetings and welcome to the channel. You are tuned in to the North Node Oracle. If you are a returning Oracle, welcome back. In this reading, we're going to be tapping into the energy of your past, present, and future. Always remember, okay, that you are your own Oracle. Also, this is a timeless reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. We have two groups for you to choose from. We have group number 1, and we have group number 2. So cast your gaze on the different choices and I will see you in your group. If you chose group 1, then you are in the right place. We're going to be tapping into the energy of your past, present, and future. A good way to use this reading is to kind of tap in and see where the energy lies. But you know what? Always remember that you are your own oracle, okay? And take what resonates and leave the rest here. Let's go ahead and see here. So we got Scorpio. What I'm getting for you, group number 1, in regards to your past, present, and future, there seems to be a transformation that has either taken place or it will be taking place due to something closing out in your life here. Let's go ahead and get some more info for group number 1 for their past, present, and future. You know, we are starting this reading off here with the devil, okay? And we're going to go ahead and put that in your past position. Now let's bring it back to front and center. So it's interesting that we got Scorpio, okay? We got Scorpio here, but we also got the devil. Now, you could be a Capricorn. Something in regards to your transformation could have something to do with a Capricorn. What I'm seeing here is that you could be moving out of an era of your life that wasn't good for you. You could be moving out of a situation that maybe tried to have you stuck, group 1. Let's move forward and see what else here we have for group number 1 in regards to their past, present, and future. We do have Scorpio again, which talks about change. It talks about transformation. It talks about regeneration here. And then we also have the devil here, which can talk about codependency. It could talk about something or someone being toxic. It can also just be the energy of something that wasn't good for you, something that kept you chained, okay? But let's go ahead and see what else we have, because again, Scorpio is giving me some very regenerative energy and some transformational energy for you, group 1. So what else do we have for group number 1 here in regards to their past, present, and future? You could be waiting on something, group one. You could be waiting on something to change. You could be waiting on a certain situation to change. What I'm getting here, how I'm reading this here is, in the past, you could have had, again, to me, in this reading, this cup right here represents whatever this devil energy represented to you in your past, or something that you are trying to move out of here, possibly to either A, get a different perspective on something, or again, B, it could be while you are regenerating here. Now, reading more into the devil card here, I'm also seeing something in regards to you in this present moment, possibly being in the middle of some type of transformational process or some transformational progress. And what I can see here in the present is you might have people from your past here coming at you, pulling at you, trying to pull you back into some type of something that keeps you stuck. I'm hearing some type of an old pattern of behavior here. What I'm seeing here, though, is that you could be ignoring it. Some of you could also be feeling like you are missing out on an opportunity here, because you might be going back and forth on what you want to do. When I look at this Four of Cups also, I see this, because we talked about transformation with the Scorpio card, I see this as a divide from some type of era where, again, it's almost like your past is trying to call you back into it. This here, this is the energy, your current energy here. Some of you could be over it. Some of you could be over partying. Some of you could be over being on social media all day, but there is something from your past that you're overdoing, because you've began to realize and started to see yourself here in your life in a new perspective here. So when the things from the past, and I'm saying that this is a past window that we're sitting in front of here in this blue, that's why this hand from the past is coming out, you know, saying, are you sure you don't want to come and do this again? You don't want to be pulled back into the drama. You don't want to trauma bond. You don't want whatever it is. Like I said, you are thinking about or moving into an area where you're more authentic to yourself here. You're also realizing that since this transformation has taken place in your life, or it could be taking place as we speak, it's almost as if the cup doesn't taste the same anymore, because you have a different perspective. Now, this cup could be offered from people who have been trying to play in your face. This could also be just in general, this type of energy. You're not with this anymore, group number one, because you've gotten a different perspective. You've gotten a different perspective on things here. You've also surrendered something. You've given something up here, because the Hanged One talks about surrender, releasing something here. So, group one, I said all that to say this. There's something in your past that you are walking away from, or that you are in recovery from. This could be anything that wasn't good for you, anything that kept you stuck and that kept you in a vibration that was not optimal to who you are at this time. It looks like you were moving away from that. You are either seeing things in a different perspective, or you will be seeing things from a different perspective. I'm also seeing that a lot of you are in the transformational process right now of being reborn here. Another message that I'm getting for you, group number one, is I keep hearing, get at me, get at me. So there could be things that are trying to get at you or trying to return, but only you know how far you have come, and you know why you are rejecting this cup from the past and why you have a different perspective on this now. Some of you are realizing your worth here, and you realize that what's in this cup is not good for you. So you're pretty much done with it here. And we've gotten to the surrender. We've gotten the seeing things in new perspective. What type of advice do we have for group number one for their past, present, and future here? Let's go ahead and get, okay. Okay, so we have fixed action, momentum, and dedication, and we have South Node, past lives, natural gifts, and karmic challenges. So what I'm getting here, to whoever I am speaking with, viewer, listen. This energy here was in your South Node. This is in the past. This is what we're moving, away from here, okay? This is exactly what we are. So I just had a car drive past and it was moving very fast. So some of you could be moving away real quick here, okay? But what I'm getting here is that now it's time to make an effort to move away from the past here, and start to see things in a different perspective, because even though you could be in the hangman's position, surrendering and giving things up, some of you could feel like you've just been waiting also. What I'm getting here is that there is action coming, okay? Momentum and dedication to move you out of this South Node energy into your North Node energy. Your South Node is your past life. Your North Node is where we are going now. So that is the energy for your past, present, and future. We're talking about transformation. We're talking about moving away from people, places, and things that don't serve us. We're talking about possibly, I'm hearing backsliding, but we're talking about possibly, looking at things and seeing them for what they are or who they are. And this sight here that you have about the past here is going to lead to some type of transformation and regeneration, okay? And only you know what that's in regards to. Well, that is the message that came through in this reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I am the North Node Oracle, and I'll see you again in the next reading. Greetings and welcome. If you chose group number 2, then this is your reading. You are tuned in to the North Node Oracle. And in this reading, we're going to be tapping into the energy of your past, present, and future. How this reading can be used is to just see where the energy lies, where you've been, where you are, and where you're going. And honestly, just take what resonates and leave the rest, because you know what? You are your own oracle, okay? That's confirmation. Some of you, because I just got confirmation when I said you are your own oracle, some of you may be readers, some of you may have gifts. But let's go ahead and dig deeper into this for my group number 2, speaking of the past, present, and future. Let's see what we got here. All right. What I'm hearing here for group number 2 is that for some of you, it's time. It's time to be a pioneer. It's time to be that leader. It's time to move forward on a specific situation. I'm hearing movement here. Another thing that I'm hearing is there could be something in regards to your physical body, your appearance, how you come off to people. But let's go ahead and see. Okay, I cannot make this up. Okay. 6 of Wands talks about some type of victory. It talks about winning. It talks about winning after a battle. It could also talk about, because this is in your past position here, it could also you could also talk about falling off your horse and getting back on. Some of you could have been in 5 of Wands energy. 5 of Wands talks about drama and it talks about conflict. What I'm hearing is that some of you in the past were in conflict about something that has to do with how you see yourself. But what I'm seeing here is that there are things that either have occurred or things that are occurring right now that are, what am I trying to say, that are offering an invitation for you to get back on that horse and for you to be victorious here. 6 of Wands also talks about coming home, either to oneself or to your community after a time of war and drama, and coming back victorious here. That's just part of the story. Let's get some more cards for my group number 2, because we are looking at the past, present, and future energies. So this is a very specific message. This message is about being seen. This message is about stepping into your power. I just opened the deck here and we have the 7 of Swords. Some of you in the past could have had your voice either taken away, okay? Take that as it resonates. It can be in any way, shape, or form. Or someone or something could have made you feel like you won't be victorious, or like you can't be victorious, or like you can't get back on that horse here. There's something though, group number 2, about your gifts. There's something about your gifts here. Gifts that you give to others, or gifts to give to yourself. Again, what I'm seeing here is that there's a situation that you may have involved yourself in, or some type of dynamic. I said when. There's some type of situation where you were probably surrounded by people who wanted to win, and they didn't want you to win. So there could have been some shadiness. There could have been some 7 of Swords action, some strategic whatever, maybe trying to keep you stuck. Now, if it's not someone else, this could be your frame of mind, what you thought about yourself or what you were thinking about yourself at this time. But I said all that, group number 2, my oracles, to say that this is an invitation to recognize who you are. Victorious, a leader, someone who has something to say, some type of gifts to give. And what I'm seeing here is that the trick of the enemy, or the trick of whatever, was to possibly make you feel like what you had to say, or what you had to offer, was not valuable. Okay? But what I'm seeing here is that that part of your life is done. Either the tricky people or the tricky situations or your mindset, that's something that is coming here to an end, because what wants to come through for you is something in regards to the self, your self-image, the way that you are seen, possibly the way that you see yourself. Some of you could have undergone some type of appearance change here. But what I'm seeing here is that there's someone who, I don't want to say needs to step up, because it's not even like that. It's not, you don't need to do anything. But there's someone who is being offered an invitation to step into their power and into who it is that they are becoming, because the things from the past here are falling away. Someone is being told to get back on the horse, or someone is being offered now their rightful position. And what I mean by that is, in the past, some of you, again, could have experienced something shady that could have tried to hold you back, that could have tried to convince you that you don't have gifts to give, or that you are not worthy. But like I said, we're leaving that stage here. And what the medicine is for you to believe in yourself and to realize who you are. It's almost like I'm seeing somebody who got their brain wiped and they don't remember who it is that they are. But there's something about you putting your foot forward. Some of you may be entrepreneurs. Some of you may have an idea here that you want to charge forward with. But there's something in regards to your gifts, group number 2, that wants to be revealed here. Let's go ahead and get some more. Square, competition, tension, and disharmony. Exactly. Now, this is what I'm saying, that five of wands here that comes before the 6 of wands. This is in your past. This could be in your present now here. But again, we're moving towards your gifts. Give me one more. We have wanting, gibbous moon, harvest, reception, and gratitude. There's something that could be closing down, because we have this 10 of swords, and there's some type of harvest coming in. And this could have to do with your sense of self, how you are being seen, some type of gift you have, some type of victory. What I'm also hearing is that whatever this story was that you either defeated or that you're in the process of defeating, that facilitated this ending, whatever this was, there's some type of gifts that are also coming here. So I said all that to say, group number 2, your past had something to do with maybe some type of dishonesty with, that could have come from you or others. You moved out of that Seven of Swords energy into the Six of Wands energy, into being victorious. Now, the Seven of Wands energy could have also been someone or something, or even yourself, trying to trick you, saying that you can't be victorious and that you cannot deliver whatever this gift is. But you, that's the thing with the self, you are this gift. I don't know what your calling here is. I don't know what you're supposed to do, even if it's just for yourself. But with this reading here, you're given some type of permission or some type of opportunity here, because there's some type of harvest that's coming through, and something that you're going to actually be grateful for here, especially with this ending of you not seeing the truth about how bad you are. I got a little excited about that, because sometimes we need others to tell us and to see us and to hold space for us and to let us know to get back on our horse and to continue to share our gifts. Well, that is what I have for you in this reading. Thank you so much for joining me. I am the North Node Oracle, and I'll see you again in the next reading.